Hi, my friend. Today we talk in English. We talk in English because I think so many friends, English speaking. Okay, my English is not very good, but the point is that I'm trying. So I tell jokes normally, I do some songs and blah 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 blah. And today we talk about restaurants. Do you think life is easy? It's not. It could be easy, but we make it difficult. Why do we make difficult? We make difficult because we try to do bad things for ourselves, you know? One day you go out, you go to a restaurant, you're going to have a nice meal. But before that happens, you have an aperitif. You need an aperitif. You're going out. So when you sit at the table, you're already half full, but you need it, an aperitif. Then you start to eat. You start to eat and you have your first course. You have your first course, okay. First course, that you're already full, you had an aperitif, now you have your first course. No, you want a main course. You need a main course. Okay, you were already full in the first place with the aperitif, then the first course, now you want a main course. Why not? Everybody's eating main course. So you had a choice to go out and have a meal and enjoy yourself, or to stay at home watching television, maybe stay with some friends that you like. Now you are out. You are with the pretty girls, you're enjoying yourself, but you are stuffing yourself up. You are stuffing yourself up like the Christmas turkey, yes. Why is that? Why do you do that? You could avoid the aperitif or have the aperitif and just the main course. Why do you want to go to a restaurant and then spend money? Because everything you are eating in this restaurant, it costs money. So basically, you are paying to make yourself sick. But do you think life is easy? One has to pay just to get sick, and that's not the end of it. So what's happened? You had your main course, now you want some sweet. Why not? You are with a girl, you need the sweet, but you feel just a stuffed turkey, you feel very big tummy, you really feel heavy, you start to feel heavy. So now you have your sweet. You have your sweet. After you are not sure if you want some fruit. No, you say, I don't want to eat. Do you want something, darling? No, that's enough. Okay. So what's happened now? You know you have to pay for all this, but now your stomach, it's like a stone, you know. So what you do? You ask something to digest. You want a digestive. He gives you a nice glass of Armagnac and you have to pay for it. So in the first place you paid to stuff yourself, and now you have to pay to get something to digest. Do you think life is easy? So at this point you're drinking something to digest. And you start to feel sleepy, you know, after you had all this food. You want to sleep. You feel heavy. First of all, you have to pay to stuff yourself up. And then you have to pay to digest. And now you feel a little sleep. Let's have a cup of coffee. If you feel sleepy, let's have a coffee. Coffee will wake you up and you pay for the coffee. So you paid in the first place to ruin your meal, because when you start to eat your starter, first course, main course, First of all, you had aperitif with the nuts, bits and pieces, nuts. You had the nuts. I hope you understand my English. I'm trying. You get nuts, you know. So you spoiled your meal, because when you go to have your starter, you can't really enjoy it. So you spoil it, yes? You paid to spoil your meal. Then you paid to really get stuffed. And then you paid to digest it. And now you're paying to be awake, because all this food make you sleepy. Do you understand this? How much time you paying so far? And that's not the end of the story. Because now you had so much wine and so much food that you better not to drive. So you have to pay for a taxi. Okay. You paid for a taxi, you go home, finally you go to sleep. You don't make love with your girlfriend because you feel so sleepy, so heavy. You ruined your dinner. So you go to sleep. Next morning, you got bad stomach. You feel really bad. You need to go to the doctor, which will give you some medicine, some drugs to make you feel better. And you have to pay again. You have to pay again to get your medicine, one way or another, maybe Social Security, but you already paid for it. In some countries, you have to pay for your medicine. So, do you think life is easy? Sometimes it's so illogical what we do. Then we want to feel good. So that evening that we spoiled it with an aperitif, we stuff ourselves up with the starter, main course, and then we have sweet, and then you need something to digest, and then something not to make you feel. You have to go by taxi at home. You can't make love with your. Can you see how stupid it is? Then, if you do this very often, you live to go to the hospital. Eventually, they have to operate you or to do some intensive cure. So, my friend, this is a message for you. Next time you go out with your beautiful girl, try not to eat so much and try to split them up. You save your money. So one day you go for your aperitif and a glass of wine, and then let's go home and make love. After you had a glass of wine, let's make love. Another day you go to another place and you have just a starter and you have a glass of wine and you make love. Another day you go to have your pasta somewhere, your first course, and you have a glass of wine and you make love. Another day you have your main course and a glass of wine and you make love. One day you have a piece of cake and a small glass of wine and you make love. We want you to be happy. We don't want you to feel sick. Your money are there to make you happy and not to fuck you up.